Good afternoon and welcome to live coverage of the 2017 BWF China Masters. I'm Bobby Griffin and you join us in Changzhou. We're at the Olympic Sports Centre, which once again plays host to the China Masters. This is the 6th Grand Prix Gold of the 2017 calendar, which sees a total of 14 events starting from Cebu in January through to the Indonesia Masters in December. You might notice a schedule change late in the year. Korea and Macau have swapped dates, but it's finals days here. First up for you, we've got the women's singles, an all-Japanese affair. Saena Kawakami takes on Aya Ohori. Between them, they've dispatched 6 Chinese players this week. Women's doubles has gone to China since 2007, and this year will be no different. Bao Yixin and Yu Xiaohan take on Huang Yaqiong and Tang Jinhua. Men's doubles sees Taipei's Chen Hongling and Wang Qilin up against Japan's Takuto Inoue and Yuki Kaneko. In the mixed doubles, Taipei's Liao Manchun and Chen Xiaohan will try to take that third gold away from China. They face Wang Yilu and Huang Dongping. China have never lost the mixed doubles since the tournament began, and finally, after beating Lin Dan in the semis yesterday, Xiao Bin will be looking to take this title away from the number 2 seed Tian Hao Wei. So in 10 years here at the China Masters, China themselves have won gold in at least 4 and often all 5 events here. Only once did they miss out on 2 golds at one time in 2008, when Indonesia's Sonny Konkoro in the men's singles and Marquis Kiddo and Hendry Setiawan in the men's doubles. Well, 2 of today's gold medals at least are going elsewhere, possibly 3. This will be one of them, the women's singles final. Saena Kawakami already made her way to the court as we watch Aya Ohori come to join her. So we'll join the umpire ready for the coin toss.
On court number 1 will be the women's single. Saena Kawakami, Japan versus Aya Ohori, Japan. Umpire Guo Taiwei, service.
So it looks as though Aya Ohori won the toss and elected the court furthest away from us, the top of your screen. And I believe it will be Aya Ohori with the serve.
Ladies and gentlemen, please don't use flash when you take photos during the competition. Thank you for your cooperation.
女士们、先生们，赛事进行中，请在拍照时关闭闪光灯，谢谢合作。
So Japanese teammates, Saena Kawakami, the number 5 seed. She's ranked currently at number 73 in the world. Not long ago, I think it was January, she was up at close to being a top 50 player. Number 5 seed here this week at the China Masters. She's up against her teammate, 20-year-old Aya Ohori. Both players at the top of their career to date. She's ranked number 20. She was a few spots higher than that a month or 2 ago. And I tell you, this is going to be a fascinating women's singles final. Neither player will be admitting defeat. They will fight to the death in this one. Kawakami there has probably had the tougher draw. She's had to face the number 1 seed in the quarters, Chen Yufei of China. junior world champion. She came through that one in a little over 80 minutes. 21-18 in the third. Yesterday she had to dispatch Kai Yan of China, and again 3 games. The third quite comfortable, 21-8.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Saena Kawakami, Japan. And my left, Ohori, Japan.
Our umpire, Miss Tai Wei of China, just getting things underway. She's supported by her service judge, Miss Hui Ying, also of China. Well, an edgy start, a little slip there in the backhand corner. Ohori in red. That first lift she wanted to take around the head, had to change decision and take it on the backhand. I think she's just going to need a moment to get used to the conditions out here on court number 1. Back to a one-court format, of course, for finals day. Judgment from Kawakami. We're going to be in for a real treat here. This women's singles may last quite a while. Both terrific fighters, both young, both very conservative players. These rallies might go on, and I hope they do. Another punch clear from Ohori, just finding its way outside of the court. Terrific rally, what a pickup from Ohori. The lift from Kawakami. Again, just an inch or so long. Wow, a bit longer than that perhaps, but still under real pressure after Ohori scraped back that net shot. What a punch clear from Kawakami. Again, these two really trying to find the lines, stretching their opponents as far as possible. Good to see Kawakami back in a final. The last time, in fact, her first final was in Los Angeles last summer. We were over in America for the US Open. She was undone on that occasion by another teammate, Ayumi Mini of Japan. That match went down to the wire, lasting well over an hour. So yes, only Saena Kawakami's second Grand Prix gold final. well. You cannot fault her shots at the moment. Kawakami really finding these lines. One of those lifts into Aya Ohori's backhand corner was inch perfect. And that punch clear, as you can see there, right on the line. Well, the second forehand that hasn't managed to find the court. The last two rallies both in the net.
6-5.
Good judgment, Ohori.
Okay, play.
Players just slowing things down for a second, something in the crowd perhaps causing a distraction.
8-5.
Let's hope that settles soon and doesn't take their concentration away from the game. Oh, what a shot from Aya Ohori. Questioning the call. Kawakami
9-5.
believes it to have gone long, but both line judges very quick to confirm it was in. Let's take a look at the replay. Ooh, might have caught the back of the line perhaps. It was fantastic deception from Ohori, that hold at the net. And the flat push behind her opponent, perfectly executed. And again,
10-5.
not out by much at all. Many of these shots perfect, if not almost perfect on this back line the entire match so far. Women's singles really at the highest quality. Good change of direction, Aya Ohori. That brings about the mid-game interval. It's Ohori ahead. 11-5, 6 points the difference, but the score doesn't necessarily reflect Ohori's dominance so far in this game. Just a few unforced errors from Kawakami, a couple of poor decisions at the back of the court perhaps, but the margins have been so fine. Kawakami made her debut here last year, 2016. She was undone in round 2 by the number 5 seed, Sun Yu, in straight games 12 and 15. Much better performance this year. She was, of course, still a junior last year at 18 years old. incredible strength in depth in the Japanese team in recent years, particularly in the women's game, singles and doubles. So many players in the top 50, top 80 in the world. That's another forehand from Kawakami, finding the same spot. Ohori taking quite a lead now, 8 points in front at 13-5. What a great straight slice. The deception making it look like she was going cross court. Brushing across the feathers, bringing it down very steep and slow. Catching Kawakami off guard, and Ohori now applying the pressure. After a good start, Kawakami now finding things quite tricky out there in this opening game. You can see the frustration, the shake of the head. Oof, again, an inch out perhaps. And there's the difference. She reined in her attack just slightly there, Kawakami. That smash too close to Ohori, well within the court, and too easy for Ohori to apply some pressure straight back. Oh, fantastic from Ohori. Again, that hold at the net, the forehand, caused Kawakami to be late in that corner. The lift was weak and the cross-court smash was perfect from Ohori. That's 14 unanswered points for Aya Ohori. Better from Kawakami, why not take her on at the net? She's been struggling in the rear court for the last few minutes. Well, finished off well. I thought for a moment Kawakami had wasted the opportunity. The net play was, well, almost perfect. Again, that hold, the deception. Fantastic backhand, the short lift. And how she didn't finish that half-court smash, I don't know. Ohori can't be too disappointed with herself. She was behind in that rally from the very start. great backhand from Ohori. That hold again, the cross-court net. She got the chance to kill. Disappointed with herself, no doubt, to miss the court.
Play.
Pickup by Ohori. Has to be the longest rally of this match so far. Some great shot making from both players.
20, game point 8.
And what a shot to set up game point from Aya Ohori. Almost a forehand grip. That backhand was so late to turn it cross court. It's Aya Ohori with game point at 28.
Service over. 9, 20.
Well, she'll need another chance. She's got 11 of them. Kawakami serving at 9-20. That deception at the net, the backhand cross court from Ohori hands her the first
21-9.
game in a very dominant display. Great technique from Ohori. She's taken the opening game then, 21-9. Saena Kawakami limbering up for game 2, just resetting, getting ready for the fight. It wasn't the first game she would have hoped for.
Level. Play.
Very few errors from her teammate Aya Ohori. Judgment from Ohori. It was a great hold of the net from Kawakami. That caused Ohori to take a step back there for a moment and then pick up the push. Yeah, that one drifts wide.
1-2.
This is Ohori's second time here at the China Masters. She came up against Chen Xiaoxin in round 1 here last year from China. put up a good fight, but Xiaoxin was too strong, took the match 21-17, 21-18. Different story this year for Aya Ohori. She hasn't dropped a game all week. And she's beaten 4 women from China along the way. Every opponent until today, Chinese. And it's been an incredible year for Ohori. The final she made in the Thailand Masters just 2 months ago, perhaps one of her best tournaments.
2-3.
Although October last year she did win the SCG Thailand Open, which was one of her first senior gold medals of her career. Oh, brilliant from Kawakami. Keeping the attack on the straight.
3-4.
Taking it early and well executed smash. Yeah, Aya Ohori made the semi-final in the Japan Open Super Series.
Sense.
Not long before that victory in Thailand.
Play.
Great for Japanese badminton to see 2 future stars of the sport make their way through to a final, not least
4-3.
at the China Masters, which is traditionally dominated by Chinese players.
Forward. Play.
Ooh. Well executed net shot, but the line judge called that one wide.
Play.
There can't have been much in that. Oh, great straight smash. Once again from Kawakami.
6-4.
She looks great in the forehand in that corner when she has time to get behind it. It's when she's
Play.
slightly late and still tries to take it early she's made errors. Ohori just needs to flatten those lifts and clears, I think. And this is a good spell for Kawakami.
7-4.
Ohori under a little pressure, making some errors.
Play.
Great cross-court slice, Kawakami, and Ohori looking down
8-4.
in disappointment. She's not quite able to keep up with this pressure from Kawakami at the moment.
Aya. Aya. Okay. Play.
So Kawakami with the big high serve. Both of these women happy to defend that very deep, long forehand serve, so common in women's singles.
Play.
This is better stuff from Kawakami. It was a promising start to the opening game. She went from 5-all to about 19-5 down before she started to claw things back, but it's been a good start to this second game. 6 points ahead, 10-4. Oh, 2 net goals in a row. And somehow Kawakami turning things around. Yeah, that really just killed the speed on the shuttle. Nothing Ohori could have done from that position. And this might turn out to be the match we all hoped for here. Two very equally matched teammates from Japan. Ohori maximising the time she's able to take during the interval. No doubt just trying to break her opponent's rhythm and concentration. Find a way back into this second game. Oh, great cross-court smash. Good use of her feet. She was slightly out of position, moving back from the lift of Kawakami. You can see here how she changed position just there to get straight onto the shuttle, give herself more options. Well, great play at the net once again from Kawakami. Two really well executed forehand nets, that slight into-out spin to force the weak lift and the easy kill with the backhand. Clear wide. Two very nice sliced straight drop shots from Ohori in that rally. Well timed. Kawakami slightly late onto each one, but just doing enough to get a length. Yeah, Ohori well back in the tram lines, and that clear unable to find the court. Well, what a turnaround. 13-5 suddenly. what a net shot, Ohori.
7-13.
That backhand tumble.
Play.
Again, that into-out spin just causing the shuttle to come back into court. You can't blame Kawakami for going for that. It's been working for her very well all game. This one just missing, and Ohori claws her way back to within 5 points. Brilliant from Ohori. Attacking that deep forehand corner repeatedly before going cross court. Good tactics. And she switched her feet out looking for the forehand, which meant she was there early. There's that shot again from Kawakami. Almost every time finding the inside of the line.
Play.
Well, a poor shot from Ohori. Backhand had nothing on it. I think she changed her mind halfway through. Yeah.
Play.
And it was deservedly punished. Kawakami now 7 points ahead once again. What a cross-court punch from Kawakami. This is much better stuff. It's the first time we've seen that from Kawakami. Unexpected.
79.
Ohori looking for the straight. Caught by surprise. And despite that athleticism, unable to put any real pressure on that shot. 17-9. Cross net going wide as well. 10 points the lead now, it looks like.
99.
Will be treated to a third game decider.
Play.
A much more confident second game for Saena Kawakami. Ohori seemingly crumbling under some pressure. This will be the first game she's lost all week here at the China Masters. Well, Kawakami in complete control all the way from the start of that second game, really. Ohori looking a bit lost for ideas, especially towards the end of that. Great to see a fight back from Kawakami. So the two players back on court, ready for this third game decider.
Final game.
Huge swing in momentum, it can't be closer. Ohori looking dominant in the opening game, 21-9.
Play.
And the exact opposite in game two. Kawakami taking it with the same scoreline. Brilliant from Kawakami, on to that very early indeed. That first smash into the body, causing the weak lift. That cross-court punch clear again from Kawakami, well executed, but the smash just wide of that line.
1-2.
Yeah, once again.
2-4.
Around the head forehand, just letting her down. just sat on the top of the tape. Much like the very start of this match, the first 10 points or so decided by such fine margins that could have gone either way. Oh, what a shot, Kawakami. She was late in the round the head corner, took it early and just took the pace off to float the shuttle back over the net. Great execution. Again, these line calls, really nothing in them. That's so close. Line judging, no doubt, making the decision very early. Oh, there's that cross-court punch clear. Forehand corner to Ohori's backhand. Just catching her by surprise. Again, Ohori looking for the straight, which didn't come. Good to see Kawakami mixing things up. Great smash, Ohori. The lift wasn't deep enough from Kawakami. Yeah, after a decent net shot, Ohori well within the court. And it wasn't the power necessarily, but the angle and the position of that smash made it very difficult for Kawakami to pick up. Well, this one's going down to the wire, it appears. The scoreline suggests one of these ends of the court is favoured by these players. That 21-9, 9-21 scoreline suggests that the end nearest us, the end that Kawakami is on right now, might be preferable. Kawakami will therefore need quite a lead. Yeah, quite a lead by the mid-game interval if she's to have a chance here, because if it is Endy out there, Ohori's going to be happier in the later stages of this match, when the players change ends at 11. So nothing in the scoreline whatsoever. judgment, Kawakami.
8-7.
Oh, well, as you can see there, that was in, catching the back of the line.
8-7.
Ohori not looking too bothered by the bad line call. She wouldn't have been able to tell from there, of course. Kawakami snatching at that one, sensed the opportunity.
8-all.
Wasn't quite able to get on it as early as she would have liked, despite her best efforts. Ohori just slowing things down for a moment. My guess is using that time to compose herself. Oh, great shot, Kawakami. Straight smash just inside the line. Puts pressure on Ohori, who's only able to
9,
lift
8.
out the back of the court. Oh, fantastic from Kawakami. Ohori was all out attack off the serve. A couple of great net shots. The lift was only marginally short. It was the speed at which Kawakami got back into that rear corner. That round the head cross court smash played so early. Ohori just not ready to defend. Great to see such a great fight from both of these ladies. Well, that was just a bad decision from Ohori. She thought she was early enough to kill, but that drive through her opponent didn't have the quality, and Kawakami able to get a racket onto it. From 8-all, it's 11-8. The scoreline in the first two games suggests Ohori is going to be happier at this end of the court. We'll see if that pans out the way we expect. What a show we've got here with these two
20 seconds.
fine
20 seconds.
Japanese athletes. Always interesting to try to work out what's going on in a player's head at times like these. You'll notice Saena Kawakami was out, ready to play very early, not using all the time she's allowed, suggesting she's full of confidence, she has the momentum, she just wants to get on. Ohori trying to slow things down, trying to break her opponent's rhythm. See how Ohori is taking her time to retrieve the shuttle at the back of the court. Taking her time, getting ready to serve. She's just trying to slow everything down. Oh, great shot, Kawakami. full racket speed suggests the smash, but she cut across the feathers to bring it down steep with a bit of slice. Great accuracy. And the pace caught Ohori by surprise. Yeah, good control at the net, Kawakami. Great shot. Great push from the left-hander directly onto that line. She needed that point, so that was fairly crucial. Oh, Saena could have played the kill. She allowed Ohori back into this rally. That lift's short though. So Ohori back into this third game, just 1 point behind. Oh, very fast Kawakami following up that smash. Great speed, racket out in front, looking for the kill shot. Right into Ohori's body. Shot from Kawakami. Might be the best rally of the match. I say that because of the scoreline at 3. The third game, that net shot catching the tape. Such an important moment in this game. There's that smash once again from Ohori. The left hand of the straight smash, perfectly angled, just wide of her opponent's defense.
13-15.
So late in the rear forehand corner.
14-15.
That hold, the disguise on what looks like a net shot to then push deep into that rear corner. A tactic that's worked very well for Ohori this entire game. Drifting wide, but Ohori not prepared to take any chances. Oh, what a shame for Kawakami. The smash was great. She followed it in so nicely, but couldn't keep it into the court. The deception was played so well. Well, this is turning out to be the match we all hoped for. The error at the net, such a shame for Kawakami. It had to end at some point. Possibly the longest rally we've seen this match. Tied at 15 all in the third. Ohori got away with that backhand. It wasn't the best backhand we've seen from her, but Kawakami showing signs of fatigue. She didn't get to the net as early as she might have done earlier on in this match. No surprise really, it's been a long week for these players. We're nearly 1 hour in to finals day. And so much
15,
at stake.
play.
Oh, what a pickup from Ohori. She looks at the umpire in hope that Kawakami may have made a fault. Her racket's over the net. Not so. Nothing wrong with it. Kawakami at 16 all. So much at stake, of course. I hadn't mentioned this earlier, but Aya Ohori currently ranked number 3 in women's singles in Japan. It's the race to Glasgow, of course, the World Championships in the summer. If Ohori picks up this title and those extra ranking points, it will really help her cause, fighting for a spot in the team. 2 players from Japan will be chosen to go to those World Championships. Usually those 2 players chosen from the top 3. If Ohori can prove she has the mental strength as well as the physical strength to win this sort of title, it will really put her in good stead to get that spot in the World Champs team for Japan.
17, 16, play. Play.
Oh, what a shame for Ohori. You can't fault the ambition of both of these players, both really going for it at this stage.
Play.
Oh, just called wide. It was so close. Shake of the head from Kawakami. She can't believe the decision. Yeah, the replay does show that one was just wide of that sideline. And as we saw at the very start of this match in game 1, and so many times throughout this third game decider, The margins of victory and defeat in some of these rallies have been so small. So many close line calls,
Play.
so many shuttles hitting the tape. Great attacking pressure from Saena Kawakami.
18 all.
The crouch defense from Ohori not quite good enough. And Kawakami draws us back level at 18 all in the third. Great net shot, Kawakami. Oh, that might have drifted wide. Kawakami not taking any chances. Oh! Again. If it's not a questionable line call, it's something that hits the tape. This match couldn't be any closer. And it's turning out to be a real classic.
Play. Play.
Well, there you go. Ohori, the fist pump. She's got a 2-point lead finally.
18.
Kawakami went for the smash straight off the serve. The pressure telling on her. A bad choice of shot, poorly executed, and it's Ohori with match point. And she's missed another smash. Kawakami went for it at the wrong time. Ohori on her knees. Delighted with that win. It was an absolute thriller. This all-Japanese women's singles final here at the China Masters. Delight for Ohori. She might have just secured herself a spot in the women's singles squad for the World Championships later this year in Glasgow.
18. 6.
That win certainly won't help her cause, but what a match. 65th minute. Ohori taking the first game 21-9. Kawakami with the second with the same score, and well, it went right down to the wire from 18 all. Kawakami just lost the plot. She went for it at the wrong time and lost 2 crucial points. Ohori taking the third, 21-18, and congratulations, Ohori, winner of the China Masters title. So the two players will be back out very shortly. We've got the prize ceremony coming up. What a thrilling match. The start of the match looked like it was going to be Aya Ohori's day. In full control from 5-all, she won 14 points in a row, and Saena Kawakami looked down and out, but what a turnaround and a fight back. That second game was the complete other way for Kawakami. And then it was point for point, really, all the way from the start to the end of the third game. The pressure just getting to Kawakami right at the end. Two smashes that she went for. She missed, and Ohori suddenly had match point. Those prizes awarded by Mr. Chen Jingyou, Vice Director of the Standing Committee for People's Congress. And there's Mr. Huang Jiande, Deputy Secretary General of the Shangzhou Municipal People's Government, with those mascots to the players. And the checks, the prize money presented by Mr. Kai Jun, President of the Jiangnan Rural Commercial Bank. That prize money of $11,250 US to our China Masters winner, Aya Ohori. 5,700 to the runner-up, Saena Kawakami. Big smiles from two fierce competitors, teammates from Japan. Well, one final down the women's singles. We've got women's doubles up next. China versus China, Bao Yixin and Yu Xiaohan versus Huang Yaqiong and Tang Jinhua. That final's going to be coming up in just a couple of moments.
熙、于小凡。
Let's welcome 高怡熙、于小凡、Saena。
中国游泳员王亚柔、汤中华、陆